Greetings folks, welcome back to Ligo. We did the horrendous puzzle after taking a hint and looking at the end state. Like, there's a version of that puzzle that could exist, but not that version. At least for my preferences of what I like in a puzzle. Yeah, not that version. What's this called? Rupture. I guess I'm staying here. This looks disgusting. Oh, why is the gravity thing potentially grabbable? Rupture. So, crush you upwards, clearly. Potentially with a block. In which case, we would need all three that way. Okay, is it just that? Am I just trying to rearrange them like that? There's an extra block. Let's find out what, this layout, we've seen it a few times before. I guess we don't have much in the way of, offsetting ability. We don't have anything in the way of offsetting ability, actually. Which is interesting. Except, that wall there. But that only works if we've got everybody. Is that necessarily true? What if we're, got another block involved? Yes, this is true. Okay. But we must be going horizontal in some way. Or, balancing in some way. We think a block is what? 2.5 Ligos? Then it's impossible to balance them out, right? Or 2 and some number. Okay, so the puzzle here has got to be figuring out how to offset horizontally, right? I think so. Or we balance the two blocks against each other. It feels like the kind of puzzle where maybe that's possible, actually. Oh, I thought I had them in line. I did until I didn't. This definitely does feel like one of those puzzles where that's possible, but I don't know exactly how you make it happen. I'm already what's going on? There's just stuff falling everywhere and people flipping over upside down and whatever. Okay, calm down. Maybe it's a perfectly fine puzzle. I'm almost certain some amount of horizontal separation has to happen here. But how? How? Maybe by having one near that wall. If we were to put that block there, the bottom right one, then in theory could we... Yeah, in theory if we brought this kind of shape down here and put that still on top of this. Well, all the way around. Oof. But yeah. There's something in that, maybe? Maybe. Let's see what I can make happen, I guess. Can we bring that down? Thank you. So having one up there. Yeah, so this is the opposite situation, but... Well, I don't want to offset you like that, because that would kill you. Okay, gets worse. Although... Okay, so this is close to being able to do something... Ooh. Well. But yeah, any amount of offsetting is just going to kill one of them, isn't it? Unless they're holding onto a block, I guess, is the way it could work. But then, aren't we? We're using all the blocks. Maybe are we grabbing the gravity thing? Getting rid of the gravity thing? doesn't feel completely impossible. Is there other stuff to do? I mean, there is, but not here. Okay. I've got to have horizontal separation. It's got to happen, right? Otherwise, how am I covering a gap of 3 like that, or a gap of 2? But it has to be 3 wide, basically. Yeah. Not true. Okay. No, true, yes. True. I was going to say we can grab a box from both sides, but that requires horizontal separation. Okay, how are we doing it? Got to be using that wall that's over there. That's the only thing we can push against. If we're doing that, then to do that kind of shape, you need to be at least 4 blocks. There's only one other block that's going to be the thing that's like offsetting relative to the others. So it's going to have to be a Ligo. So it's 2 Ligos and 2 blocks on one side and 1 Ligo on the other side. But then that Ligo will die because that offset will kill it because it doesn't have a block to hold it up. So we can't horizontally offset. So therefore, the puzzle's not solvable. Is the answer. Is there something weird you can do? Like, I can't make it happen, but by like. It's not possible to make it happen. Like, because I can't horizontally offset. Ooh, no. I was thinking, can I horizontally offset by, like, hanging off the edge? Like, I could, but then wouldn't this one just be stuck? Yes. We've got a static. What's the static for? Or is it just to be annoying? What's the static for? Static can be like a block kind of thing. Oh, I guess it's okay. Hold on. So that's something I haven't realized is that it's easy to offset with a static. Although, how do I even avoid you just immediately connecting to another one? Maybe that's the thing. Rupture. Am I trying to like rupture this Ligo? But it keeps rejoining, and so I want to try and get the static one out of there. Is that the idea? Is that what we're going for? Feels like an idea for a puzzle. Okay, at least I've got something. Maybe. So I guess what might be good is to try and get the Ligo that's up there already, like pointing feet down. Well, I did it. Good job. Can I get the block on my head? Can I do something? It's hard to do anything here. It really is hard to do anything here. Okay, I think that is the goal, but I don't get how it works. Like, almost like maybe there's an alternative is to get a block on my head up there. But how's that? That can't work because the Ligos are always in line with each other, at least until I do this thing. So I can get a block in line with the Ligo, I guess. But not the other way around. Like, I can't, like, leave it here and then go underneath it. I'd have to drop it through the gravity thing onto their head, but I can't do that because I can't offset them horizontally. There's something about getting this grey Ligo out. That's how the offset happens. I understand that is what's going on, I think. Is there something I get out of, like, standing in the gravity thing? Which I have managed to do previously, right? I think. What am I doing? I don't know. I guess this could, like, stand in there. There's something interesting in this, maybe. Is there? What about doing that again? So if there were just one down here. I'm standing in the thing. Yes, okay. I guess I can also do that. Can I be facing the direction? Wait. Why isn't that what happens there? What's the difference? Because you're already in the thing. Do I want to do something on the other side so that I would be facing the other way? I think so. Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. As long as I can... Wait, if I can just become... That's too wide. And if I can just get one of these over there... Wait, hold on. Put like on the other side of you, I guess. Maybe leave it here and then bring them back down this way. Can we? Maybe it's okay to just get rid of you. It is, right? Okay, we did the puzzle. All right, so we move on. Let's get rid of the Ligo. Get out of the way. Don't care about it. Up we go. Transportation. Oof. Interesting. I like the look of the level, except for the fact I've got a gravity thing I can hold. So there's a static Ligo. It could join to you, and there's like lots of ways we could separate, which is concerning. But what needs to happen at the end? Well, the squid has to get squished upwards. Squid squished upwards. That means at least like Ligo block, which is probably what it is. Or 2 Ligos, I guess. Yeah, that's the other option. Oof, this is a weird layout for sure. If we were two Ligos, well, can I even really do that? I guess if I flip, yes. I can bring you down. Well, I can't really flip both of me upwards, so if I were joining to you, I'd want to join upside down, I think. Which may or may not be possible. That little fence there seems interesting. The fact that it cuts off my ability to hold this, I guess. Like I can't bring it back anymore. So it's almost like giving me like synchronization vibes where I need the top half and the bottom half to be synchronized in some way. But I don't know for certain. Wait, I can't flip this upside down because this is the flipper. So yes, it is 2 Ligos at the top. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, 2 Ligos at the top, crushing the squid. That's very good to know. That means we don't have the thing with us. Or we do, and we're pointing upwards, and then we do this, we split away from it. Ooh. We land up at the top. But then we get separated as we try and walk to the squid, which isn't good, actually. Okay, so not that at all. And are we facing left or facing right? I don't know if it'll matter or not. Like, I guess like another thing that could happen is... Well, this block can't be up here, so... Oh, gosh. Can't be in this space, so I can't cross over like that. So it's going to be down here, it's going to be pointing up. I mean, it could be up there, like on this or something. Okay. But I don't want to fall into this pit, I guess. So I need to be, because of the fact that this will split me, the gravity thing, I need to be both feet up for both Ligos, somewhere in this kind of position. We could be like slightly sticking to the thing. Right? I think. Obviously not right there, because then we would go straight up. So then, I guess further to the right. Further to the right, so we land on this, and then we just walk across. So, ideally, we end up in this kind of position. Somehow. Somewhere. Or do we just like get the... If we get this thing here... Oh, the arrows are confusing, aren't they? It's like gravity's down, but then the gravity effect goes up. And then, could we walk along the bottom as a 2 feet up? We could. Maybe that's all it is. Then we fall through there, we land there, walk that way. Maybe? We might just like work towards that and see what happens. So I guess the first step of that would be getting this up there in the first place. And then I come back down. Oh, yeah, maybe we just joined you, like, really late. Like, I go up there, I flip. Oh, but if I flip, we have problems. Okay. Because we'd go up to here. And I could flip back down, but then we wouldn't join to you. Okay, so that's the question, isn't it? How do I still got a question of how do I be... If the thing's up here, how am I upside down without dying? Let's just do stuff. It's kind of interesting to go over the top. So you're there, cool. Don't love this. I don't think we would ever want to join vertically. So I don't think it's great that you're even on top of this, in fact. But then what other choice do I have, actually? I'm not sure I do have a choice. You're going to end on top of it either way, or I push you off there, which doesn't feel good. Well, do that and then drop you again. Which feels bad. Yeah, it feels real bad. I'm not sure about, yeah, that space there, it's weird. Like that thing. It's like getting something trapped or something. Wait, how did I just avoid picking you up? Oh, okay, I never moved you right. Okay, of course. Okay. Yeah, the problem is I can't flip and get down there. And if I were already upside down, we'd have other problems. Yep. But I can do that. Well, okay. What? What? That's a completely accidental solve. It just felt vaguely like something was happening. I have no idea what I just did. So over the top to here. What did I do? Did I push you along? No, I put this here, right? And then I put you on top of that. And then I went back around and grabbed that and shifted you along. And then this somehow... Wait, what? How did I... Oh, I did that. I stumbled into that, but whatever, I'm taking it. If I can stumble into a solution at this point in the game, I'm happy to do so. Oh, it would be risky to pick up another puzzle. Oh, I'm doing it anyway. The block's next. Stuck in place. Okay. Perfect. So stuck in place. I clearly have to go for the top of this right now, don't I? And then I like shift these around in some way. Does that separate them? No, but probably does in some way. Like I can push you away. Yes. I don't know if I want to do that. So if I'm crushing you, this block can't flip upside down. So it's a similar kind of setup. This block can't flip upside down, so it's going to have to be us. So therefore we're squishing it upwards, not rightwards. Right? To squish it rightwards, we have to squish it with this block, but this block is not going up there, ever. Yeah. Okay. So we are squishing it this way. I believe so. Even though that wall is there. Yeah. Okay. What does that imply? That implies a lot of things. Can I grab this from... Oh gosh. I'm sure I can lift this up to there. Then it will drop unless it's there. Join to you. No, I can't because I'm not upside down. Put you there if I want. I can grab this. I can do that kind of thing if I want to. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I can join. I don't really want to do that up there though, do I? I don't think. This thing here implies that a similar kind of trick is happening to the previous puzzle, right? Although, what was the trick? Like, I have to... Oh, I don't know. I have to... like, use this to separate myself from the block so that I then fall upwards. Like, if we were feet upwards, but holding the block. Well, we can't do that. We can't just like pass through there because then we'll split. And one of them fall upwards immediately, and that's a problem, yes. But we also can't just like float over the top of this wall like that. As far as I can tell. So yeah, maybe we want to be like on top of this block somehow. While also like dragging it around or something. Currently just doing stuff, seeing what happens. Oh. Okay, how did it begin like this? I can go over the top and I can grab you from the side. There's no floating that's going to happen. That block can't flip. We can't outweigh it. We could also be too tall somehow, holding a block. How would we get past this though? We wouldn't. Unless there's some way to step. Do that, hold that. Then we'll let go of it for sure. If we are on top of the block somehow, or if we've got the weights distributed in such a way that we are probably not that. I can drop you. I can grab you from the other side now, which I have already done. This doesn't lead anywhere, does it? No. What does? Now you're pointing down. I could be pointing up. Cool. Cool trick. Put you on your head. Join like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing random stuff. I'm just doing random stuff. There's something interesting I can do, like on this plant here. All three of us on this plant. Nah. Okay, how do I get rightwards without being up in that top row? Because sure, I can be rightwards up there. Or is there another thing I can do here? Like, I guess we can weigh the block upwards. Like we are... No, the block's heavier than two of us, okay. We cannot weigh the block upwards. There's nothing we can do to get the block up here. So it's us squishing the thing, but somehow we have to get over into those two columns that the squid is in, or at least the one column that the squid is in, without falling in the process. I guess if you come over here, and then we hold you from this side, and go that way, what happens? Nothing. What if I'm flipped? Which I can be only if I can get back. Which I can't be. I'm just back in the starting state. We can split these again if we want to. Can we get this over the other side? I guess we can. Is that useful? Don't think so. Can't grab it again. I can do that. Okay. Wait. Where was that? Don't they disappear? Do they stay? They stay. So that's a puzzle where you're supposed to use the fact that they stay. I'm happy with stumbling. This is stumble through all the puzzles. Yay! I got a block, which I guess will help me get to the thing on the right now, which I was trying to do before. Wait, didn't I have another block? I had a gravity thing, so we have to use both probably. Probably. We are saving that for next time though, folks. Alright, where is that one? It's over here. Can I get to it? Sure. Can I leave with it? Yes. Alright. I might want to flip around though. Maybe up here? Okay. Oh. I don't know having them down here is a good idea or not, but they're down here now. Perfect. I guess maybe this is enough to do the squid blocks, but we're not doing it now. See you next time, folks, and maybe we'll make progress. We're going to try and do the right hand side, or should we try and do a triangle thing? I don't know. I guess once I get to the red zones, I'll probably be having a good time, except maybe that one up there. Assuming that's the blue one. The blue-red zone. I'll see you next time. We'll decide what we're doing then. Alright, goodbye.